Hello. I can't hear you, Steve. Turn your microphone on. He's such a professional nowadays. He's got his own podcast and he doesn't even fucking turn it on. Still can't hear you. Even though you call me a CUNT then.
I might have.
Oh, there you go. All the gang are in. How's it
Yeah.
going?
Yeah, all good, man, all good.
Hang on a minute now then. I need to try and figure something else out. Go on, just keep talking because oh, how do I do it now?
Oh,
Go on, keep talking.
What are we trying to do?
I'm trying to put us on Facebook Live.
All right, okay.
how you, Dave? You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Been ages since we've seen you, innit?
Yeah, it has been, hasn't it?
Hmm. We haven't been doing many gigs, see,
Yeah, yeah.
so we got those damn crows in November or no December. That's in Cardiff in the big
Yeah, I was thinking about going to that. I was thinking about it.
yeah. So we got that. We're not doing Planet Rock this year. We are doing Winter's End, but obviously that's February anyway.
I'm doing Winter's End.
We are you?
Are you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not.
And I'm doing Stone Dead in a couple of weeks.
yeah. Cool. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I want to go up there. But I have been seeing Wayward Sons have got four shows, haven't they?
Yeah.
And the nearest one is in Gloucester, but it's a midweek show, so
Oh, that's a pain in
I
the
might,
ass.
yeah, I might end up going up to Stoke or something like that
Yeah.
on a Saturday maybe. But there's one in North Wales, in is it the Tivoli or Trivoli or something like that?
Oh, I know the one. Yeah.
Up by Mould, so maybe we can go up to that one. That'd be cool.
Well, I don't know. I might catch something up there. They'll come back talking like that.
I know. That's it. Don't want to drive the car up. I won't have any wheels on it after the gig.
Oh no, I say exactly.
Yeah, so it might be a good idea actually. We go to a couple of different venues, but when you're working the next day, it's a bit of a pain, isn't it?
Oh, of course it is. Of course it is.
But if one's on a weekend, I'll be all right.
Well, that's fine then. I mean, the thing is, you don't want to be going to a gig and then the gig starting and all you're thinking about is getting back afterwards, you know?
Yeah, yeah, that's
It's a
it.
pain in the arse, isn't it?
That's it. But we normally stay over, don't we, if we can? So
Well, of course, yeah.
because we've got the Scarlet Rebels next weekend, so I'll be good.
Yes. If I didn't have the kids, I'd be there for that,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah, looking forward to that. The brand new album from start to finish.
Have you been to the bunkhouse since they've changed it?
Never been there.
Have you not?
No, I haven't been there before.
Ah.
Changed it.
It used to be that the stage was really, really low, but now they've really increased the height of the stage, and it's really, really improved
All
it.
right.
But it's still tiny. It's a
Yeah.
really small place. I'm surprised the Rebels are playing there.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that'd be good. Looking
'Cause
forward
it's
to that.
really small.
Yeah. Well, they've done it as a freebie, isn't it? So when you order the CD, you get
Yeah,
a free ticket.
yeah,
So, which is cool. So,
yeah.
yeah. So I ordered two CDs, so I'm going to send one to Terry. Because obviously I only need one. One CD per ticket. So,
Well, of course, yeah.
but yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm loving their new stuff.
Who's
Well, it's been a while coming, hasn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's going to be good.
'Cause I was worried because so much time was passing. I was just like, oh, are we going to get any new stuff anytime soon?
Mm,
And now that it's dropped, yeah, it's a nice progression from the boys, isn't it?
yeah, yeah, really good.
have you noticed that with the wagon stuff?
Yeah,
The wagon stuff,
yeah,
the first two singles they've dropped is amazing, isn't it?
yeah. I mean, I love wagons as well.
Mm.
So yeah, I mean, I kind of support them regardless, but it does help when stuff's quite good.
It does, yeah. They are good. Fair play. Oh, I can't get this working today.
No,
No, let me go
we're
back
just
into it.
recording it, yeah.
Yeah,
Get wall
recording.
working. It says it's on Facebook.
Facebook Live.
Yeah.
It says it's on there, but it's not.
Oh,
Just gone back out and logged back in again. Facebook.
all right. Okay.
Well, I was lucky enough, Steve, to see Massive Wagons in a room not so very long ago that only held
Yeah.
about 50 people.
Yeah. Aye, aye.
Amazing.
Mm.
Oh, Chris Jones is off to A&E. What's wrong with him?
Oh, it's my buddy, his mum.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so
Oh.
she's okay. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
And my boys are playing Bloodstock this weekend.
Who's that?
King Kraken.
Oh, cracking. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good now. I did vote for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
I did vote for him. Yeah.
Oh, are they? Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. I've only ever seen him twice, and the twice I've seen him were both of them was at the Dragonfly actually.
Oh, yeah. I think I've seen him once at the Dragonfly.
Yeah, yeah, good, really good band actually. Yeah, it'd be good to see him.
Have you been to the Dragonfly recently? I haven't been there for.
No,
Oh,
he shut it up, didn't he? So he's been
did he?
building an
Right.
extension that's taken him ages.
Okay.
Now we got a
Right.
problem getting the roof finished or something.
All right. Okay.
I think the plan was he was going to double the capacity of the function room.
Right.
Because like I remember watching Wolfsbane up there, and he said he sold 120 tickets,
Yeah.
but people were still out in the bar as well, out by the doors,
Yeah.
struggling to get in. So
Yeah. It wasn't the best layout, and
no,
yeah, you get more than a couple of dozen people in there, and it's starting to feel a bit full in there, isn't
yeah,
it?
it's a funny find. It's kind of like
Yeah.
wide, but narrow.
Yeah.
I mean, right? Not
I
deep.
no, I know exactly what you
Yeah.
mean.
So, but the sound's normally pretty good in it. To be fair, they don't overpower
Yeah.
it with the bands, which is good.
No.
So, and I've seen some really, really good bands up there. I mean, I've been really lucky to see some great bands up there. So,
Mm.
yeah, it'd be nice to get him to reopen again because, maybe some people could do a bit of a warm up gig before they go up the Patriot or something. Because obviously,
Yeah, that's it
can't
exactly.
get in,
Yeah.
can you? So, yeah, it'd be good if he gets to. Perhaps he can work closely with Angela maybe and try and get some gigs in. But he was
Oh
supposed to
yeah,
be,
yeah,
I don't know, 2 months ago or something. But
yeah.
I've seen it has been delayed.
Oh God, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, yeah, we used to go up there quite often. We went up there a lot, and then we didn't go up there for ages. And he used to ring me every now and again, Nick, as if like I was disowning him. He just had other stuff on. But yeah, so now I'm not going to lots and lots of gigs at the moment. It'd be ideal. I could just nip
Oh,
up
of course it would.
a couple of
Yeah.
them. So.
Right. Well, apparently we're on. So
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I can't tell when we're on and when we're not on, to be honest. It's like going to the toilet.
Well, there's a Facebook symbol and
Yeah, that's
a
right. I've got it.
volume thing.
Yeah, it says all that for me as well. But when I go on Facebook, because I got it up on my phone,
Yeah.
then I can't see it, but I can see it now. So
Ah,
because I was looking for it, and then because I want to go on there to make sure that I'm on there or we're on there to see who's watching, and if they ask us any questions or whatever, then I could say hello. So
All right,
hello
cool.
Neil and hello Chrissy, because you're back again.
Brilliant. Well, my buddy Steve said he would join
Except for
because it'll get him out of painting.
oh, okay.
fair enough.
So hopefully Steve's watching live or listening, and if you send the link in the group, you can join us then. Hopefully.
It didn't work on your Facebook, Steve. You couldn't log in
Hmm?
on your Facebook.
No, it was nothing to do with the Facebook. It was I think you'd sent it to my iCloud email.
Oh, I did. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and I couldn't access that from my tablet. So
Okay.
once you sent it to the Hotmail, it was fine.
Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, I did. I did send it to your iCloud first, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. No.
So what do you think of that idea then, Steve? I put a message earlier on say maybe one of us picks a
Yeah.
song, and
Yeah,
then we get everybody to have a listen to it. And if anybody wants to jump on then on a Thursday,
Yeah.
opinions on the song, whatever it may be, we can have a quick chat about it, perhaps.
Yeah, that sounds good, especially for the new releases, because they seem to be dropping quite regular now, don't they? The
Yeah,
new
they do. Yeah,
releases from
yeah,
from the bands that we seem to quite like.
yeah. So perhaps we could get, maybe some of the artists on and
Yeah.
fans, and the fans can tell the artists what they think of the songs, which should be cool.
Oh, that could be dangerous.
I said that to Dave. I said I want to try and start this whole thing up as a massive social experiment. and it could go disastrously wrong.
Oh, it could. It could.
So yeah, it could all go pear shaped, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like you never know. You never
Want
know.
to see some punch ups at gigs.
Yeah, that could also happen, couldn't it? I can't get into the chat now because I've got this. If I go out of this page, I'm afraid it's going to cut my thingy bob off, Dave.
Oh,
dear.
blimey,
You
that
wanna
sounds
cut your thingy
painful.
bob off?
That sounds painful.
Yeah,
It's going
you
to cut
might
the
be doing
stream
that.
off.
Oh, right. I thought there was a
That's
whole
not
Bob.
good.
I thought there was a Bob Bit situation going on there.
So I don't know how we're going to do it now. God damn it!
Can I copy the? No, that'd be a. If I copy the link in my email and put that in the group, does that work or not?
It should do.
Let's have a go at that.
Try it. Oh my God! It's all going wrong already.
The best laid plans of mice and men.
So what have you been up to, Steve? 'Cause I haven't seen you
Well,
for ages. The only thing I see about you is your fucking podcast, to be honest.
yep, me true crime. Yeah, I'm on 129 episodes in now, so
Yeah, I know you're doing well.
yeah, I'm getting to be a dab hand now, really.
Well, you sounded a lot better than you used to be when we used to do this together.
Well, you only learn through experience, don't you?
That's true. That's true. So, yeah, how's it going? The old what's that now?
Here you go.
How's it going?
Murder of Crows.
Yeah,
It's going very, very well.
yeah. I watched a couple of them. I gotta be honest, and I see you going to all these like crime con, comic con type things.
Oh yes, absolutely.
What are they like then?
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. I mean, I started off volunteering at the one in London a couple of years back,
Okay.
and well, it kind of grew from there. And at Glasgow, I was invited to be a featured podcaster there,
Right.
so
Okay.
that was nice. But I'll be back doing the volunteering at London in about 4 weeks' time now,
Okay. Cool.
going down there.
Is
And
you go on?
no, I was just going to say they have victims telling their stories, police telling their stories. They have forensics people on in there. You know, it's just a bit of everything as it relates to the solving of crimes, really.
Oh yeah. Because I just forgot then because it's true crime you do, isn't it?
Yes,
I was
yes.
just thinking then, do you do like Cluedo stuff? But if
Well,
it's
funnily enough,
that
they
way.
do reconstructions because
Yeah.
they do a CSI experience
Okay.
where you can go in and use different aspects of forensics to solve this fictitious crime they've put together. And
Okay.
it's yeah, it's really good. Gives you a flavor of the different aspects of forensics, from ballistics and footprints and
Okay. So are you
blood
like a
spot
budding
trauma.
detective?
Hmm?
Are you a budding detective then?
No, I just talk about it.
Oh, okay. You can't figure anything out. You don't.
No,
Not
I ride on the coattails of people far more talented than myself.
Well, we know that.
So have you seen The Rev on Netflix? All about that Welsh reverend.
No?
Well, he didn't actually murder people,
Hmm.
but what he did was when people died and they went to the church,
Hmm.
he chopped off their private parts when they were men
Oh.
And made
because
them into women.
he felt that all the power was in the penis,
Ah.
and
He's not
because
wrong, Dave. He's not wrong.
no, I know, because he was kind of like a closet homosexual,
All right.
and like it was back in the 60s, and you know it was obviously frowned upon and different things. That
Well,
was kind of
yeah.
like his release. So
All right.
yeah, it's like a 4-part drama, but what's really freaky is the guy that plays him
Yeah.
is a double for him anyway. So I was
Oh,
getting
okay.
they were
Yeah.
interviewing the guy, and then they were sort of like playing. I was thinking, no, they never got him to redo that. Do you know what I mean? But then obviously there was an actor that playing it, but he looked
Well, yeah.
alike.
I've got images in my head now of, you said all the power is in the penis. I've got images now of this reverend at the altar holding up a todger saying, "By the power of Grayskull."
Yeah. Well, the coppers went to his house, and
Yeah.
remember the old-fashioned like microfilm?
Yeah, yeah.
They found those with willies on them. And they were like, Where's all that come from?" And then he sort of like, oh, and he started telling them then the truth and what was going on.
Was he?
Oh,
This could be a bit of a
Jesus.
controversial question, Dave. Was he a Catholic?
I don't know. I think they might have. I don't think he was. He might have just been like a Methodist or something like that. But it was like a small chapel. It was. So he was like a chapel vicar.
Oh, he's one of them, a
But
cultist.
what happened when he went up to Liverpool to get his vicaring degree or whatever they call it?
Yeah.
That's when he was going out with the gay scene, picking
Okay.
up men and different stuff, and the police were sort of like saying, "Oh, he probably got gay bashed a lot and everything because in the '60s and '70s, you know." And the reason why he didn't do it locally is because he couldn't do it locally in a small Welsh village because they wouldn't have accepted him. So, but he did his however many years in prison, and then he came out, and he's still trying to justify what he did.
Well, yeah. That's what you call taking your work home with you, isn't it?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, I don't know if you listen to Joe Rogan either. There was a guy on Joe Rogan before, and what he does, he like rehabilitates, or he gets sentences reduced for criminals that have been in jail that get like sentenced for 50 years and they shouldn't have actually been sentenced to anything, or
Yeah.
their sentence reduced to 20 years or whatever.
Yeah.
So he does like this rehabilitation scheme and he gets these guys out of prison. So he had this one guy out who was like he was a drug dealer and he was a bit of a nasty guy when he was out on the street.
Mm.
And he basically he beat somebody up and the judge sentenced him to 25 years or 50 years it was
Mm.
just
For an assault.
just for assaulting this guy because he hit him in the head with it. He like pistol whipped him with his gun.
Mm.
And obviously he was a drug dealer, so he had offences before.
Yeah.
This judge fucking oh sorry, I shouldn't swear because we're on Facebook. This judge sentenced him to 50 years, and then this guy got involved and he got him out after 25 years. So they were both on
Right.
Rogan because he brings these prisoners on Rogan.
Yeah.
They chat about it and tells about their crimes and stuff. And then after 6 weeks of being free, he went out and chopped somebody's head off, and it was all caught on CCTV camera. This guy's like, yeah, I shouldn't have been in jail. I was wrongly accused and blah blah blah. Sentenced to 50 years, and now I'm out after 25. I'm a reformed criminal and all this.
So much for second chances, eh?
6 weeks
Yeah.
later, he went and chopped someone's head off.
Jesus.
So did that guy go back on Rogan's show and say maybe I shouldn't have got him out?
No, he didn't. No, I
Yeah,
think he's still waiting for that.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, so that was a bit naughty. Couldn't believe it. It's like, oh, that's a bit of a
That's
story.
pretty wild, that is, isn't it?
Yeah, and everything was on CCTV, so they knew it was him, and they caught him, banked the rights. Like,
Yeah.
But you know, if he was sentenced for another 25 years, even though they released him, why weren't probation keeping a closer eye on him then? Because surely he'd have to have been released with some degree of supervision.
yeah, surely, yeah.
Yeah, maybe you just had to check in.
I don't know, maybe it was his probation officer's head he chopped off.
maybe
Two birds with one stone.
The judge is like, oh, I'll have him. Yeah, it's a bit of a story that. So yeah.
Yeah,
So how many of these Comic Con things have you been doing then, Steve?
Well, September now will be my fourth.
All right, so I will see you posted on your
Yeah,
social media, like.
it'll be two London and then it'll be two Glasgow. I'll have done because it's all under the all under the Crime Con umbrella. I mean, they do have other ones, but they're the biggest ones, really.
Okay.
In the UK, anyway. The one in America is massive. It's huge.
Well, they got plenty of serial killers over there, haven't they?
Oh, they have, yeah.
Thomas Neal and Kevin Haynes have just tuned in, so hello to those guys.
Uh-huh.
So we've got a couple of people watching. New faces.
Yeah.
So who's your favourite serial killer then?
It depends what you mean by favorite. Do you mean cleverest? Do you mean
We can't be your favorite, really, can he?
well,
That's like saying. I'm not going to say it.
I would have to say Israel Keys
Right.
What did he do?
because he was supremely organized and he buried kill kits in various locations across America. So wherever he happened to find himself, he knew where to go to dig up everything that he needed to go and kill someone.
Wow.
So
What did he bury?
So he left stuff
Kill
buried.
kits.
So
Oh,
he left
kill
stuff
kits. That's what
buried,
you
and
said.
then he
Yeah,
used it in
kill
different
kits
areas.
with the old duct tape and the rope
All
and
right.
everything else
Wow.
that he might need.
Like Manhunter, Silence of the
Yeah.
Lambs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had, God, it must be at least a dozen different locations across America that he had these things buried in case he needed them.
Mm.
Hmm. Weird.
I mean, he still got caught, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no rules on him.
as favorites go, I suppose he's one that I like the cleverness of him, even if he was a bit of a murderous butthead.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, people come up with all sorts of ingenious ways. I mean,
Oh yeah.
you know, but and also like the amount of times police pull killers in, like Peter Sutcliffe, for example, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
it's crazy. Yeah, we pull him in. He's
Pull him in and
let him go.
Let him go.
discard him. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I mean,
They've
I
done
wonder
it,
how many
all the
times that's
British ones. They've
happened.
done it with them, haven't they?
Mm.
They did it with
Eh?
Dennis Nielsen as well.
Yeah. Oh
All
yeah.
the British ones.
Well, I wonder
But
how many they've actually done it with, you know.
I mean, for my 100th episode, I actually did the Clydach murders.
Yeah.
That still really doesn't sit well with me. That case, it really doesn't.
Yeah, you
I
spoke about that when I first met you.
Yeah, I really think they got the wrong guy, and poor bugger went and died in prison.
Yeah. I was gonna say maybe you could get him out, but he's dead already. But
Yeah, he is. Well, you could get him out if you want to. He probably stinks a bit by now, but
and then you come out and
could
chop
get
someone's
him.
head off, probably.
But yeah, I mean, I think it was absolutely a fit up job, complete fit up job.
Yeah, you never know, do you? Well, you'll never know, really.
No,
But that's, when was that? That was like in the 80s, was it?
no, 2000 that was.
Oh, was it? Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe. Yeah, I was going to say maybe it was like a Sweeney job, but it was a bit late for that. And this was in the 2000s.
And tomorrow's case on the YouTube channel is going to be the Long Island Railroad massacre. That is from the 80s, and that's obviously an American one. Bloke just went ape and decided to start shooting people on a train, really. But I go into his backstory, really, as to what led him to do that,
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you go to these shows, then,
Yeah.
do they have like psychiatrists and people there trying to understand why they would do things like that as well?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A bit of everything. I mean, the last one I went to, they had a forensic pathologist who does all the autopsies and stuff, giving his view on things. They had a blood spatter specialist.
That's cool, that isn't it? Yeah, that is good.
What you can tell from the way the blood is sprayed around an area. There's all these bits of the jigsaw that all go together. And it's when the teamwork works properly, it's amazing how much information they can find.
Yeah.
And it's getting harder and harder for the criminals to get away with it, especially with all the cameras these days as well.
That's another thing, yeah.
Well, this is what I think. This is going to be controversial for any of our listeners, but this is what I think. Nowadays, it's pretty much you bang to rights to new. It's not very often they make a mistake or they set someone up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So why are you going to stick them in prison for fucking 50 years? Just get rid of them. Hang them. Electrocute them. Do whatever they want to them. Just get rid of them.
Yeah, but the problem you run into there is, I know it's only a minority, but there are a minority that get incorrectly sentenced, don't they? Or
that's what I'm saying nowadays.
Miscarriages of justice.
Yeah, if you go.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot
years,
more.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's a lot more today that you can use to prove that somebody definitely did something. But
99.9% of it now is on camera anyway.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was going to say an awful lot.
If there's no mitigating evidence.
Yes.
Yeah. Then yeah.
But that's nowadays that's not really the case, is it?
Because no, it's not.
If it's not on CCTV, some twats fucking filming it with their phone.
Yes, that much is very true.
But you still will get cases where there's like in the States or whatever, where they're out in Oklahoma or whatever, and they have.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, any sort of decent criminal worth their salt these days will know where the blind spots are for CCTV and that.
You reckon?
Yeah,
Most
because
better.
as technology moves forward, the criminals do as well. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
they've got to
They're
stay a
always one
step
step in
ahead.
front, aren't they? They are always one.
Yeah,
The
got
same as
to.
people when they send viruses to your computer and stuff. They're always one step ahead, aren't they?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm still waiting for all that money from that Nigerian prince I was in touch with.
Yeah, me too, actually. I've had a few of them emails. I don't know. I bet you have as well, Dave.
Yeah, loads of them. Loads. I actually had one where an old work boss sent me an email saying he was stuck in prison and could I send him $200 or £200 or something. So I'm ringing. I said, "Why are you in prison?"
What did you do?
Yeah,
And why have they let you keep your phone?
that's right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's all they are a bit random, aren't they?
Well, what's all these WhatsApp ones going around now? Oh, this is your daughter. I've got a new number, and those
Oh God.
ones. I
Facebook's
can't.
doing that all the time.
Well,
They
as
just
as you
clone
say,
your
as
stuff now, don't
technology
they?
moves on, so do the criminals, don't
Yeah,
they?
they don't bother hacking now. They just keep cloning,
No.
don't they, to try and get your
Yeah.
friends to join their accounts.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely.
Loads of accounts are being cloned. Our auntie's got cloned the other day. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, did I?
Yeah, it's crackers, absolutely crackers.
Why? Why would you
I
want to
don't
clone
know.
Auntie Jeans?
I guess they try
Was it
and
Auntie Jeans?
yeah,
Who
a
the
lot
hell
of
would want to
people.
clone Auntie Jeans' account?
I know, but then what'll be, they'll be should be associated with people. People on there might be saying, "Oh, I'm going away on holiday in 2 weeks' time," and then if they can try and find their address, they go and rob their house when they're on holiday,
Yeah,
aren't they? So
Oh,
it's
that's
that's it. Yeah.
stuff like that. So I always try and make sure I don't put anything on there unless
yeah,
everybody obviously knew I went to Steel House, but they knew I had a rabbit guard in the house. Do you know what I
yeah.
mean?
Oh, there we go. You sorted,
So
then.
And I always try and put
Anyone
stuff
who's
on there
seen
when I've
Monty
already come
Python
back.
and the Holy Grail will know that that's
that's it. That's
let's
it.
stay
So
away from there.
Yeah, like I
like
said,
Terry said, the only person who knows my address is Rob Reese. So
yeah,
you know.
I don't know how you fucking got it. But yeah, like I said, I only put that information out there when I've already come back. I
Yeah,
don't usually say I'm going on holiday. I come back and I say, "Well, I've been on holiday."
yeah, that's what I tend to do as well.
Probably it's probably the best way these days.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's easy, isn't it? And nobody knows any different, do they?
yeah, that's it. Yeah, it is the best way of doing it.
Yeah, but in this social media generation, 9 times out of 10, people will be, I'm on holiday. Look at what I'm having for dinner.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Nobody cares, but thank you.
Yeah, well, we did do that actually.
yeah, you
we were
did.
in Bali. Look at our
Yes, you
hotel
did.
room. Look at our villa. Oh, your garden's changed a bit there.
And your tattoos. It's the photographs of the legs I don't understand when they're let out. I don't quite get that.
Oh, no, I don't get
Photograph
it.
of the
Yeah.
leg and then you can see the sea.
It's the
Yeah.
view. It's the view.
Yeah.
It's just like, what, you're just proving that you're there? Or,
Yeah.
it's just like,
Sat looking at your own legs all day. I
yeah.
don't get it, but there we are.
Yeah. Well, someone else's legs, but there you go.
Oh, that's very different kind of pictures you're talking about there, young man.
That's it, yeah.
I don't know.
Get in
That
trouble
gets you
for
put on a watch
photographing.
list.
It does, yeah, it does. So, what new releases have we got this week? We got Massive Wagons' new song, which came out yesterday.
Yeah. Got some Scarlet's new music out, which we could class as new releases.
Yes, yeah, of course.
So they've come out in the last couple of days.
Anything else?
Got Autumn Killers coming out on the 14th. Their
Oh, right,
first
yeah.
single.
Hmm.
So their new live.
Is that a bounce track I heard?
Yeah, the live videos coming out to that.
Oh, right, okay.
That's
They
coming
didn't
out
ask me
on
to
the
be in it.
14th. Sorry?
They didn't ask me to be in it.
No, not that one. No.
Yeah, that's because it's bounce, not bouncer.
Oh, bounced.
I did post
I'm all
on the
in
group,
bounce
didn't I? I
now,
said
mate.
let's see the videos that people have starred in. So I put that
Ah,
in
yes,
the
yes.
group because you were in there doing your guitaring.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
Shame you can't do it as well as Duncan, really, but you had a go.
Yeah.
And then and I put my one when I was a zombie.
I need to pick my guitar up again, man. I haven't picked it for ages.
I've been looking at a new one.
Why?
Oh.
I've seen a Gretsch Rancher Penguin. It's a
Are you sure that's a
parlor,
guitar?
yeah, parlor acoustic, and it looks really, really nice.
How's the sound?
I don't know. I haven't played it yet. But, I showed my dad it and he went, "Ooh." My dad loves it when I buy stuff because at the moment he's got my Spark amp. He's, and anything because I'm not using any of it. He can borrow it. And he tried to tell me to buy a bass the other day.
Yeah, and do you know what it is, Steve? I've been watching this program called The Smallest Cog. It's Richard Hammond's new
All
program.
right, yeah.
I'm not giving him his car.
And I'm trying to get David to give him the car, give him his car.
You should have seen Sarah's face last night. I said Richard Hammond can definitely afford to buy that off us.
I said donate it as a spare racing car, and then he can promote the podcast.
Sarah did agree to it, providing once they've done it up, we get it back
Yeah, well, we could arrange it, I reckon.
for free.
Probably.
So if we give him the car, we donate him the car, he does it up, and then when he's finished with it, then he gives it back to us.
That's an idea. So if you're watching Richard Hammond, you better give us a ring.
And I'll even make her drive around the streets with the Just Chopsing logos on the side of it as well.
Well, not only that, it'll be the smallest cog, and the other sponsors that are on there. So,
Oh, cool.
because he's got like the butchers on there, a bakery on there, maybe a pub.
Well, Greg's.
No, it's like a quality meats butcher up in Herefordshire.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, if we could if we could wangle that, I don't know,
If we get it back, I think she'll do it, provided we get it back.
in one piece.
Yeah.
They might take it racing, blow it up, crash it, and then that'll be the end of it.
No,
You can have it back now, Dave.
it'd have to be in one piece.
I don't know.
Gotta be drivable under the specifications that Sarah wants.
Well, it'll be raced out, won't it?
Whatever. I think she'd rather keep it original, though. That's the problem.
Well, it's all, yeah. Well, I can't say it's original because it's not. All it is stripped out as a race car. So
Yeah, that's the trouble, then, isn't it? Why would they want to do it with them? They handle like a brick anyway.
because they do classic car racing.
Yeah, but who's gonna want to race in one of them?
Well, Dave, they modify the suspension, the brakes, the engine. It's not like
It just kind of looks like it on the
it
outside.
looks like an
really.
MGB GT, but it's not
Yeah.
really.
Because the brakes don't even work properly on it. When we bought it, right, I took her for a drive and I said to her, "Oh, the brakes are so bad on all cars." I said, "I want to put a servo in it because obviously it must have drums all round." Checked the brakes and it had discs on it,
Yeah.
and then it had a massive servo on it as well. But just like stuff back then was so naff compared to modern cars, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's just
Well, maybe the pads are worn out, Dave.
no. It had all been done. But the stopping distance on that was about 12 miles.
Yeah.
I mean, it's terrible because I said to her I don't like it. I said we're gonna have to put a breeze block in the back and chuck it out the back to try and slow down. It's dangerous. Old cars are really, really dangerous
Oh, don't say
as
that.
they stand. Yeah, definitely. It's the same as the performance, like the performance in the car. I remember I had a Cavalier SRI, right? Thought I was the kiddie, 130 brake. Like 1 litre cars are that now.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? The power on the old cars.
Yeah.
I know they're, I've still got some favourites. So, like I always wanted a Vauxhall Nova SR or SRI, the 1500. I always wanted a Peugeot 205 GTI. But
Yeah, the 1.
compared to what I'm driving now,
Oh, the 2 litre. Was it 2 litre?
yeah,
the
it's
1.6 and the 2 litre.
1.9 GTI.
Oh, 1.9, yeah, was it? Yeah.
So, and obviously the RS turbo in the Ford Escort I always wanted as well. So, but I always fancied the little hot hatches like the Renault 5 GT turbos and all that sort of stuff. But, even now, performance compared to, just a standard road car now, they're going to struggle. So,
Yeah.
But then it is nice driving one, isn't it?
Oh yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I haven't got any room to have any of them.
No, and I've been looking at stuff like sort of like reminiscing really about all the stuff I've thrown away or wasted or sold for fucking peanuts. And like I had a 1974 Mini 1000L, right? I saw one of them on the internet the other day and it's going for like 15 grand. I rolled mine. Do you know what I mean? How many people do you know roll the Mini? I rolled mine. But and the Sony Walkman and just shit like that. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And motorbikes, I had like an old Suzuki GT380 kettle and fucking hell, they're like silly money, man.
Yeah.
And it's like I've either given them away, crashed them, or just sold them for nothing.
That's trouble, isn't it?
And nowadays it's like, fuck, I'd be fucking loaded if I just kept it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd have to have a big field somewhere to put it all in and
That's
fucking
the
big
trouble.
massive marquee, but
Yeah, but that's hindsight for you, isn't it?
and it's terrible, isn't it?
And the ones that are being sold now have actually been kept in pretty decent nick. And back in the day, I didn't keep anything in decent nick.
No, I didn't either. I was
Yeah.
always crashing stuff, to be honest.
My buddy had a Lancia Delta Integrale
Oh, did he?
that he sold for peanuts, and they're going for like 80, 90 grand now.
Yeah. There was one on it wasn't Integrale, it was what's the other one they made? Lancia?
Oh, the one with all the headlights on the front.
Oh, what the fuck was
So
it
they
called?
rallied as well. Neil or no? Neil, post it.
Is Neil still watching? I don't know. There's only one
Dunno.
person watching, and that might be me.
I think it was on. I think it was on Sega Rally. Actually, that car.
It begins with an F, does it?
Mm,
Ah.
that's annoying, as.
But they did one up anyway on the smallest cog. They did it for this guy up in Herefordshire. He's got an animal park,
All right, yeah.
and they had this car off him. And this Neil, who was Richard's business partner, said, "Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. How much have you got to spend?" And this guy said, I can only afford 15 grand."
Yeah.
And he said, "All right, we'll do it for 15 grand." And Richard was like, "We won't because we can't afford it." And he's like, "No, we will, because it's to save these leopards, because it was for a new leopard enclosure to save these leopards going extinct, because there's only 100 left in the world."
Oh, okay.
So he said 15 grand and we'll do it. So he's like, Richard was like, "Fucking hell, fuck this." He was working on his own time and everything to try and get this car finished for auction. And it went to auction and it sold for like 36 grand, I think. But it was mint, you know what I mean? This guy
Oh yeah, it would
done
be.
it properly, like. He's good, he is, that, isn't he?
Stratos. That was
A what?
Lancia Stratos.
No, that one.
Oh, all right.
That's the one. That's the one.
I'm glad we cleared that up then.
I
I
was
should
definitely
begin
one
with
of
an
them.
F. It was
Okay, okay, a fat ass then.
It might have been a Fuengarola, Lancia Fuengarola. It was definitely wanted an Integrale, because Integrales are big money.
Yeah.
But this went for like 36 grand. So, but yeah, I've been looking for something to do up as well, but nothing that's not really gone too far.
Yeah.
Something, but yeah, the prices and stuff is just stupid.
Oh, of course
It's
it is.
more over there though, isn't it?
Even in the UK, the prices are pretty much the same now.
Because I remember when you were looking at cars and comparing the prices, like those Honda S2000s and stuff, they were
Oh yeah, they're nuts.
double the money over there compared to here.
Yeah,
And they're expensive over here.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, they're nuts. Even like the Mercedes SLK, like you got, Dave,
Yeah.
it's like an extra 6 or 7 grand on top what you pay over there.
Mad, isn't it?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, it's nuts.
Have to drive mine over and sell it.
And the motoring tax is crazy as well. You know,
Yeah.
it's like I was looking at like a Land Rover Discovery. I thought, oh, maybe I'll buy an old Disco or something.
Mm.
Like not that old, but from like 2008.
Yeah.
Fucking 300 quid a month road tax.
That's mad.
What?
300
A
quid a
month?
month
Oh,
road tax over here.
That's terrible.
oh my
Isn't it?
Probably
god.
about 400 quid over here a year.
For a year.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
my Mercedes is one of the top ones.
Yeah.
I'm paying about 550 quid a year on that.
Yeah, and over here it'll cost you that a quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's spewing out mind out of that exhaust, because if it's done on emissions and everything, must be old Mercedes factory workers coming out of it or something.
Limbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honest mate, I was talking to my mate Sean today, and the tax we pay over here is just incredible. Like,
The roads are nice, mine, but I'd rather pay less tax and have all the dents in the roads over here.
well, we're getting taxed to death now. Everything is just crazy. Like, it's like my wife's getting laid off now in October, 1st of October.
Hmm.
So she gets severance package, and she's got to pay 50% tax.
It's terrible.
What?
50%.
Terrible.
Nuts.
So they want to get rid of you, and they give you some money, and you've got to give half of it back.
Yep.
Jesus.
The tax man. Lancia
Oh
Fulvia.
my god.
they said.
Fulvia, yeah.
Might have been, I can't remember. Sounds a bit rude there, Fulvio.
I was about to say that,
Yeah.
actually.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, tax. I was because like over here they do like a holiday pay scheme. So
Yeah.
when you've got a permanent contract, so every year from March to March or no May to May,
Hmm.
you pay 8% of your wages, your gross wages, into what's called your holiday pot. You
Right.
pay 8%, and like my standard tax rate is 36%. But when I get my holiday payout in May, I got to pay 51%.
On top of it again.
Yeah, I'll fucking figure that out.
Yeah.
It's just,
Jesus Christ, stealth tax on top of stealth tax.
it's just
Amazing,
bizarre
right?
over here, and it's just
Oh
gone.
my God.
It's always been bad.
Yeah.
It's the same with our pensions. We get taxed, we pay into a pension, and then when we start taking a pension, we get taxed on the pension.
Yeah,
We were
not
already
really.
been taxed on the earnings once, and then we pay
That's it.
our earnings into a pension and
Yeah.
tax us again on the pension.
Not really, Neil. It looks a bit like an integrale. Neil said it looks like a Mark 1 Escort, but it don't look like it. Looks a bit like an integrale, but it's not an integrale.
Yeah, they
Might not even mean a Lance. It's sure it was
wider.
Lance, yeah.
Yeah,
It was rusty, rusty as shit.
they are a bit wider.
But I don't know. But yeah, tax. I mean, petrol's over €2 a litre. That's about 180, is it, over your place?
Yeah, about 140 now, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I filled up today. It was 136, I think.
Yeah,
And that's unleaded.
but that's still a
Yeah.
rip-off. Because
But
the government
pounds,
stuff for that.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. But pounds wise over here, it would be 190.
Yeah.
Easy. Fucking nuts. It's bad.
Yeah, it's not good, is it?
Mm.
You know,
And the beer's dear over there as well.
everything's dear, mate.
I know.
Everything. Shopping. We go shopping. Can't afford to buy shopping anymore.
No.
You know,
You know, it's just nuts. But,
Pringles were expensive.
Pringles. Everything's expensive, mate. I mean, if I can't afford it, I'm gonna I just have to top myself because I can't afford it.
I can see that's Dave's benchmark for how expensive a country is. What price are your Pringles?
It surprises me because 185, right, in Cumbrae. We went to Leamington Spa for Winter's End. Was that
All right.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
385 in a spa up there for two
What?
Pringles. I
Jeez.
licked the inside of the tube to get my money's worth. It was unbelievable.
I tell you what, Neil, look up the smallest cog on Facebook and see if the Lancier's on there that they did up. Because it's doing my head in now, and I
I'll
can't.
tell you one thing that won't come up if you look up the smallest cog and ask the guy that knocked off the pole vault thing with his willy when he went over it during the Olympics.
Yeah, probably wasn't the smallest cog, was it?
I seen a thing on Facebook, and there's a woman presenter on the news, and she's just trying to hold it together.
Yeah.
Really, really funny. And then there was a Chinese couple then of the divers, and the one was called Long, and the other was called Wang. And they were joint divers, whatever you'd call it, when they were doing it simultaneously.
Did you see the American table tennis team that beat the Chinese?
Yes. Is that real though, or
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's fake, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because they were all Chinese.
Yeah.
I haven't watched any of the Olympics at all.
Oh, I watched loads of it. Every night I've been watching. I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. Yeah, I don't think they've got the personalities in it like they used to.
No.
Do you know what I mean? But there's been some really, really good stuff on there. I've really enjoyed it. I got to be honest.
But I gotta say that 100 meters, I mean, that was a bit special, wasn't it?
Phenomenal, yeah.
I didn't watch it. I usually only watch the 100 meters only. Maybe the 200 meters as well. 200 meters men's and.
Well, that's the finals on tonight. 200 meters men's.
Is it?
Yeah.
But I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it for years, to be honest.
Well, the 100 meters, I think it's the very first one I've ever watched where all of them were sub 10.
Yeah.
Normally, there's one or two that kind of like think,
that's right.
have a bad race or they can't handle the pressure. But so the slowest time was 9.91 seconds in the 100 meters.
Did they break the world record or not?
No. 9:79, so it was between 79 and 91, and they were all diving for the line at the same time, weren't they? Pretty much.
And to be fair, the guy only won by 5 thousandths of a second.
Yeah.
It was
I,
that close.
I saw
Oh,
a,
yeah.
I think it was a 100 meters race. I saw it on my wife's phone the other day. Must have been on TikTok or something, where the guy actually dived over the line. Have you
Yeah.
seen that video?
Yeah.
And the guy dives over, and she was like, "He's not allowed to do that, is he?" And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, as long as he gets up
Can.
there, he can do whatever he
Yeah.
wants.
Yeah.
But it's still when the chest crosses, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even if you dive.
Our British guy did that on the 400. He dived over the line to make sure he got into the top two
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
qualifiers. Yeah, and then he had a hurdle. Was he in the final? It was either in the final, the semi-final, the 400 meters hurdles. He hit a hurdle. He went down like a sack of spuds. I love him. That did it. That really did it.
I can't even get my leg over one of them.
No, they're still
It's
quite
too high for
high.
me. Like they're high, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not as
If
high
you
as
stand
obviously the
against
high
them, like,
hurdles, but they're 3 foot summit, aren't
that's nearly as big as me.
they?
I could limbo under it. I couldn't jump over it.
But what didn't I see something about a guy? Was he late 40s or early 50s who was actually in the Olympics as a skateboarder?
Yeah, he tried. He turned 50 and I think
Yeah.
he competed with Tony Hawks, or he knew Tony Hawks.
Yeah.
But he didn't qualify. He qualified for the Olympics, but he didn't qualify for the final, unfortunately.
Well, it's still impressive that he qualified for the Olympics.
Yeah, amazing. Especially when you see what those kids were doing in the final.
Oh, exactly. That's it.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal.
Oh, Neil said it was an integrale. I didn't think it was an integrale, but
So they've done up.
yeah,
That's cheap, that is.
yeah, I didn't think it was an integrale, to be
36
honest.
grand is cheap. Must have had something missing. Like an engine or something.
Engine.
I'm gonna have to have a look because I didn't think it was an integrale.
Yeah.
Maybe they made it like
Maybe
maybe they made it like a
another HF
Flintstones
turbo.
car.
HF turbo or something. Perhaps I want an integrale. Perhaps it was a HF. We pretended I know about cars.
I say maybe they made it like a Flintstones car where you just have
Yeah.
to run through.
That was like my old Ford Escort. That was.
That's it.
Didn't have a floor in it.
Oh, he's doing his research now. He's trying to find out.
Yeah, you have to keep talking. 'cause I
Because
can have a look.
it's bugging him. It's really, I can
Yeah,
tell.
I just didn't think it was an integrale. But that's on the telly.
No.
Because he did it for Lions Enclosure. He did it for Leopard.
Leopards, yeah, you said.
Well, to put the car in a leopard's enclosure,
Yeah,
and they sold it for 36 grand.
yeah.
The leopard's going to rip it apart.
I don't think they sold it to a leopard, to be fair.
Neil's saying it was an integrale, but
How would he drive
Okay.
it? Because their limbs fall off, don't they, leopards?
yeah.
It'd be a bit
Yeah,
difficult.
absolutely, yeah. They ring bells and stuff, don't they?
Yeah.
Unclean, unclean. Oh,
I
that's
seen a thing earlier on in the news that there's a new sort of pox in Africa as well now, isn't there?
okay.
I don't know, it was not like a smallpox, but it was something like maybe it was was there a monkey pox or something?
Oh, I believe there has been at some
Yeah,
point.
that's been a
Yeah.
monkeypox, yeah.
Yeah, it said mpox. So that's why I never read the news. It's always depressing, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It's frightening.
I never go on it. Go straight to the sport, me, and come back off. I just don't read the news. Terry to message me stuff. I ain't got a clue what's going on.
Yeah. Neil, you are right. I'm just looking at the same picture as you. It is that same car. So
Are you clever enough to flash it up on the screen?
it's left-hand drive though.
Oh, okay.
I probably am. I
So,
probably
yeah.
am. Let me have a look. Where am I on Zoom?
Yeah, your screen. Go on.
Share screen. Where's share screen? Here we go. Let me have a look.
You gonna come up for the Just Chopsing Christmas party, Doc?
Can you see it?
Yeah.
I can do, yeah. Oh, hello, yeah. I see it now, yeah.
I did it. I tell you what, it was immaculate.
Delta Integrale.
Mm.
Yeah. Left-hand drive, see?
But they were only about 140 brake or something, weren't they? What was it? Oh, 182 brake.
182, yeah.
It's the same as Sarah's Honda Jazz, that is.
Yeah. 182 brake horsepower. There you go. Well done, Neil. Thank you for
And where is this Christmas party going to be then?
It's up you.
Well, I gathered that, but where?
It's going to be in Come round Rugby Club on December the 21st.
Oh, right, okay. I
If,
may. I'll think about it.
want to come up?
I'll think about it.
The only problem is I won't have any spare bedrooms. So if you wanted to have a drink and stuff, you'd probably have to book into the. I don't know. There's a couple of travel lodges up here.
Because
All right,
I'm
yeah.
staying.
What's that?
Because I'm staying, I said.
No, you're right. But yeah, I'll provisionally pencil that in.
Going back to your podcast, Steve, when you go away to all these trips, I always see you posting pictures of yourself surrounded by ladies.
Oh, yes.
Are there a lot of ladies into this true crime stuff?
Yep.
And how
There's
many
more ladies than men, to be fair, and I've now got a WhatsApp group with my crime con girlies.
And is that because they
Young
want to be a
girls.
murderer?
Hmm?
Do they want to marry a murderer?
Potentially, yeah, but probably not me by the sound of it. But,
We haven't murdered anybody yet.
Yeah, you need
not
to.
yet. Well, how do you know?
You need to sharpen the chisels
Oh,
up.
yeah,
with
you
an
might be.
axe, don't
You
it?
might be one
How
of
do
these
you know?
criminals. Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's true. I don't know, do I?
Loads of them get married, don't they? They all seem to get
Oh
married.
yeah, they all seem to get letters in prison and stuff, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, they're trying to change that now, aren't they? They're trying to change it
Yeah.
that they can't get married in prison because it's pathetic, really, isn't it?
Yeah, but one, I can't remember which one it was, but he ended up fathering a child as well. So because they're allowed to have like,
Ted Bundy.
Conjugal visits.
yeah,
Ted Bundy fathered a child.
it's wrong,
He
isn't
did.
it?
Yeah.
And
I
think it wasn't a conjugal visit. I think he just managed to kind of bribe one of the guards, and he had a quickie around the corner, I believe it was.
behind the Coke machine, wasn't it?
Yes,
Something
according
like
to
that,
the film.
wasn't it?
According to the film with Zac Efron, yeah.
Yeah, behind the crisp machine or the Coke machine or whatever it was.
Wrong, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to have a massive rant about something. I'm not going to do it, Dave.
You're not
Oh.
going to, are you?
No, because I can't do it. I'm going to go right off on one.
Yeah, it's not good, is it?
Did you watch the video?
I did, yeah, it's awful.
In there, it's absolutely horrendous what they
It's
do.
diabolical, yeah.
So
Yeah, it is bad.
I'll let you know off air, Steve,
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
because it's shocking, mate. I didn't want you to be able to watch the video because it's on X, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
yeah, that poor woman, that poor girl,
yeah, it's awful.
it's just fucking crap. So I had a moan about it today to Sean, so I'm all right now. Sean phoned me up on WhatsApp, and I was like, I just can't get over it. Honest, I am absolutely fucking disgusted.
Yeah,
To be honest,
yeah,
it's absolutely horrendous.
A lot of the stuff that's going on is just wrong.
No wonder people are rioting if that sort of shit's going on.
Yeah, it's wrong. But you see it on all these, because I love all the true crime stuff, and you see it on there where you've got all the do-gooders saying, "Oh, they shouldn't be there. That it's not for them. They shouldn't be doing it." It was on that Rev thing was the same. It was a woman who said, "Oh, he's being let out now, and he's done his crime. He didn't murder anybody. He just cut things off dead people." It was like, "Oh yeah, that's all right."
Oh, that's all right then.
Yeah, because they had to invent a new charge, and I was mutilation of a corpse. They never ever charged anybody in the UK for that before.
Oh, didn't they?
No.
What year was that then? 1908?
No, it was 1990 or 1980 or something like that.
Was it?
Yeah, it was
late?
mega recent. Really recent. Like he'd done his church going thing in the 60s and 70s. I think it was the 80s. It might have been. They might have caught up with him like 82 or something like that.
Oh,
The Rev
Unbelievable.
in Wales.
but while Dave's checking that, your word of the day is hybristophilia,
Oh,
which is the word for women who are attracted to criminals.
oh, right, okay.
Hybristophilia.
85.
Is that like 1985? Was it?
Yeah.
Is that like any criminal then, Steve, or is it like
Well, it's just attracted to people who commit crimes.
Okay. Well, I can't say I've allegedly committed crimes in my past.
Allegedly.
Maybe my wife's got it.
But it's even like lots of women are like, because even because they always say nice guys finish last, because some women, even if people are treating them like shit, they still go back to them, don't they? And I just don't understand
Absolutely.
why they would want to do that.
I don't know.
So many of the cases that so many of the cases that I've covered have been, abusers that, the women just keep going back and keep going back,
I
you
don't,
know. And
I
I
don't understand.
understand that it's going to be a more complicated thing than we think, but at the same time, what was the attraction in the first place, and what keeps them going back, it's
It's what it is. It's
Yeah, but if you look at that Ted Bundy, I mean, he's quite a charming guy according to the
oh
movie.
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
a lot of these psychopaths have got to be quite charming people underneath. Well, in everyday life, I suppose
Oh, they will be,
they're charmers,
Yeah,
definitely,
and
but
then
Dharma, what
of
was he?
course.
Not
that well, he
Dharma.
must have been because he killed
Nah,
loads of people.
he was a weird
No,
looking guy as well, wasn't he,
yeah,
Dharma?
he
But he must
was.
have still been charming them.
I don't
Well,
know.
no, he just managed to get them back, and then he just drugged them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he got to get him back in the first place. You can't go downtown and just pick up any old person and say, "Oh,
No, no,
But
but
if you haven't got an
didn't
element
he,
of charm about
didn't he
you."
put stuff in their drinks as well, though?
Some of them
sometimes,
did,
Dharma.
sometimes he did.
Dharma did,
Yeah,
didn't he?
yeah.
sometimes he did.
Yeah.
But you know,
It's,
But yeah, there is an element of charm to it, I think.
it
yeah.
has to be.
Oh, certainly in the case of Bundy, I mean, he was, well known for it, really.
Yeah.
But then the switch goes off, and he becomes a different version of himself.
Yeah, it's really weird, isn't it? Really weird case, that one, really.
Mm.
But I don't know. They must all be like that, to be honest. All these serial killers, they must all have some sort of switch that triggers them.
Something not quite right, I know. Because
Well, yeah, of course.
it's not like they're thick; they're intelligent people as well, most of them. So
A lot of them are, but it's just that they've got no empathy. They
Yeah.
they learn how to behave by mimicking other people. Because
Mm.
they don't feel in the same way that other people feel.
Yeah. I'm a clone.
frightening. Who you
No, I think
I've learned how to behave through my years.
clone or clone.
I'm a clone of a clown. But I've definitely learned to behave as I got older.
Yeah, there's difference between
I think you
maturing
rebelled
and
though, didn't
fitting
you, when you were
in.
younger? That was the difference.
I don't know. I didn't rebel. I was just a twat. That's all.
No, I think you rebelled a bit. I didn't. I was always too afraid to do anything. I was a bit of a wimp. I was too scared to try stuff and do things and rebel.
That's why David pushed me into it all the time, Steve.
I get it now. I get it now.
You know, say, I'm not putting my hand in that fire, but you will. All right, that's a good idea.
You were the bad influence by nomination.
He knows how I act when you're not around, cuz he knows I'm a good boy.
You haven't seen him. Have you ever seen him behave himself? Have you, Steve?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
once I got a bit upset down in
Oh, yeah,
10B, wasn't it? That was the only time.
Oh yes, yeah.
That was naughty. I think I was within my rights on that, but
You were absolutely.
yeah. But other than that, I'm a pure gentleman.
Well, let's not push it.
Hang on a minute. He did shout at somebody at Steelhouse as well. Not this year, but last year.
I shouted at somebody.
Yeah, it was being a knob, apparently.
Oh no, that was a while ago. That was.
It was a while ago. Yeah, I know it was a
Yeah.
while ago. I said it wasn't this year.
Yeah, it was a while ago. Yeah, but he was bang out of order. He was bang out of order. He was.
So, well, you're well within your rights again then, Dave.
I was, yeah. Yeah. It's the only time I've ever seen any hassle at Steelhouse, I'll be honest. But like
Dave was in the thick of it.
this year, it was amazing. Toilets were clean, showers were fully working, food was a bit more expensive than it should have been, really, but there was no litter because they were making you pay £2 for a mug,
A reusable one or
a
something. wasn't it?
reusable one. So there was no
Okay.
litter there, really.
Yeah.
It was just so well organised. They opened the gate at 11:30, so the traffic one on the main road like it was the year before because they kept
Yeah.
police coming up and checking. So they've obviously it's their 11th one or whatever, 11th,
Yeah.
12th or 13th this year.
Yeah.
And you learn something new every year, don't
Of
you?
course you do. Of course you do.
But yeah, it was. I would say organising wise and cleanliness is the best one
Hmm.
we've ever been to. brilliant this year. Really, really good.
Yeah. And I've actually got you on the radio tomorrow, Dave.
Yeah?
Yeah. Telling me just exactly the same story you just told me then.
Ah, okay, cool.
You'll have to listen in.
Yeah, I will do, yeah. Yeah, it was good. It was very, very good.
So nobody's dared to join us from our Facebook group then?
Well, Steve, where are you? You said you were going to join us.
Maybe he can't fit the link. I mean, Neil's online and he hasn't clicked the link either.
Because I put on there. Shall I try and join it off my phone and see if it works?
Yeah.
Oh, great. We're going to get Dave in stereo.
Yeah. 2 days.
Zoom isn't supported on my browser.
Maybe
that's the problem,
that
then.
could be the problem. So if anyone wants to come and join in, they just need to say it in the group, and then I'll send them a link to their email. That's easy, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
But like on my phone, they're really funny, my iPhones. They don't seem to be as good as Androids for joining stuff and doing things on.
Yeah.
They're a bit...
Neil, see if you can join on the link, mate.
Just have a go, Neil. You can
Just
put Todd on if you want.
Just see if we can see if we can see it, because it's an experiment. We're trying to build a social awareness center, but it's not working.
Hey, you got to start somewhere.
Typical antisocial social networks.
I just asked Steve if he can see if he can join as well.
Neil's on, but he can't see the link.
Who said that?
Neil.
It's in the group, isn't it?
It's in the Facebook chat group, Neil. Because apparently Facebook live chat isn't supported here on this thing. You can see the same pictures as I can.
What do you mean?
Can you see the live stream and stop streaming on the side of the screen?
No.
Oh, can you? No, you can't see that, can you?
No, I can see there's like a little symbol up the top saying Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like Facebook live chat, but it says it's not supported, and that's because Facebook doesn't want Zoom on there.
Of course.
Go in through the back door and do all these different settings. So it's a bit of a.
I always find it very rude when somebody tries to go in through the back door.
Yeah, it's not welcome.
No, not the done thing.
So I don't know if Neil's going to try it.
I just sent it to Neil as well, just to see if he can try.
The only other way we can do it is if we start a flipping WhatsApp group. Could we do it that way?
Maybe.
Or everyone will just have to send me their email address and I'll do it that way.
But they got our secret numbers then.
Well, I've got a secret number anyway.
I haven't.
I've got that WhatsApp business number that I can use.
Oh, okay.
And then I can just make a massive group on there.
Yeah, but I don't want to be baby reindeered by anybody.
Good point. Maybe Steve will baby reindeer you.
He probably would.
Easy, Rudolph.
Have you seen that, Steve?
I've heard all about it. I never watched it, but I heard all the stories, and I saw the interview with the strange lady.
With Piers Morgan, was that?
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
That one, yeah.
Oh, that's worth a watch, that is.
He just ridiculed it, didn't he?
Well,
I wouldn't say ridiculous, but it's
she just
he
changes
does drill down into her story a lot, doesn't he? And her story does seem to shift a bit as it goes along. Because
she's like, I never wrote him a letter. 2 minutes later, I wrote him 2 letters. I wrote him 4 letters. Just sent them back.
220, what's the difference, you know?
Because she's supposed to have sent him like 3,000 emails or something.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
She said, I sent him 5 emails. Maybe I sent him a couple more. I never went to one of his shows. I did a show.
No, never ever emailed him. Never emailed him. Never. Well, maybe once.
But the thing is, she had loads and loads of backlash.
Yeah.
The guy who he never released that groomed him.
Yeah.
Far worse than what she did.
Definitely.
So you know, that's the person, and then straight away, because they didn't name him.
Well, this is it.
All people thinking, oh, it is.
Exactly.
That's what I mean. So,
but the thing is, she put herself forward. She put her head above the parapet, so she made herself a target, didn't she? Really?
Yeah.
When if she just kept her head down, then nobody'd be none the wiser, would they?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
because she was
Neil,
posting everything on
passcode
Facebook.
704986. There you go. 704986. Try that. And then you should be able to get in if it's asking for the passcode.
Oh, exciting times.
Perhaps we could review video games on you as well.
Oh,
Get
okay,
all
yeah.
gamers on you.
Well, that's Dean Campbell's expertise.
Yeah. Maybe I could review one and see what people think of it.
Let me write it in the comments. Passcode
Yeah, he's saying he's asking for a passcode.
704986. There we go. Try that.
This is a proper development episode, this is, isn't it?
Well,
Isn't it?
it's amazing what you can find out when you look around, isn't it? When you look around and stuff. So I just like clicked on the invite link and then I clicked on something
Yeah,
else.
well,
And
you
then
only find out these things by trying them, don't you? And that's how we learn, and that's how we develop, isn't it? Really?
yeah, hopefully. So you got your kids tomorrow, Steve?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the last week of school holidays? Or they got 2 weeks left?
2 weeks left.
All right, because over here it's the last week.
Well, 3 weeks left
3
actually,
weeks, yeah,
because
it's technically, isn't it?
I'm going over tomorrow, bringing them back on Saturday, and then they're with me for a week and a half, because I'm dropping them off on the Thursday, because on the Friday I'm going to Stone Dead
Oh, right, okay.
for the weekend.
Cool.
It's the last week over here. That's to next week. My daughter's going to camp on Saturday with the Scouts.
Yeah.
And she's awkward as fuck, man. We had to go and take all the stuff there today and drop everything off. And there's like all the girls there, all the kids that she's going camping with, and she just stood there on her own, like.
I
said, go and talk to them girls. You're
Yeah.
going to be staying with them for a week.
Yeah.
So you better make friends, like. And she's like,
Yeah.
I know I'm awkward. I know I'm awkward, but I'll just fucking forget about it. Fuck off.
Do you know the first band that I'll be seeing at Stone Dead, David?
No.
Scarlet Rebels.
Oh, is
Really?
it?
Yeah.
Excellent.
They're opening the Friday night party.
Oh,
are they?
fantastic.
Yeah. So that's going to be
Yeah.
great.
I bet they'll slip in a couple of their new ones.
Of course, they're bound to, aren't they?
Yeah.
All the touring now is going to be around the new stuff, isn't
Yeah,
it? I mean,
yeah.
obviously the big hits will still be played in there, but it's going to be. I think it's going to be focused on the new album, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, brilliant. Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have the lineup up there. Who's headlining?
Forward to it. What?
Who's headlining?
Saxon.
Oh, fab.
Is it a weekend festival or one day?
Well, it's one day, but then it kind of got extended. So they now have a Friday night party with about 3 bands, and then the main day they have 6 or 7 bands, I think it is.
All right.
Bear with, I will tell you exactly who.
So there's really, really good things about it from, bands
Yeah.
that played there and people that love going there.
So right, the main day is going to be opened by the Hot 1-2. Then you got Tail Gunner, The Bite, Bonafide, Eclipse, Doro, Ugly Kid Joe, KK's Priest, and Saxon.
All right, okay. There you go. There's a shout out for Stone Dead Festival if you go in.
Oh, yes.
Neil can't join. They said it won't let him.
Oh,
you're going to have to try and
that's
get
weird.
us sorted out.
Yeah. So our social experiment's gone wrong.
Taz, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good start.
I'll have to try and fix that somehow. Well, yeah, we don't know if it's going to go right or wrong until we try it. So, shame. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So maybe it's got to be via emails then, perhaps.
Yeah, because you don't really have to install Zoom, do you?
Well, I've got Zoom on this, haven't I? Because I've joined.
I mean, I've got
via
Zoom
the
on.
email.
I got Zoom on my Surface.
But you don't.
But you don't have to. But the thing is, if you have got it, when you click the link, then it does say we're going to open Zoom. And if if you haven't got Zoom, then it'll just put it in a browser for you, or it should.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So then maybe everyone needs to use Chrome because Chrome seems to be taking over the world.
Well, it does, doesn't it?
Oh, David's joining.
Oh, hello. Hello, David.
Right, turn your volume down, Dave.
Why? It's just letting me know the meeting's being recorded.
Oh, right, okay. So there you are. Yeah, there's two of you now. Oh, God.
Yeah.
God
So yeah,
help
so you
us.
can do it. You can still do it through the email on your phone.
All right,
For some
okay.
reason, it wouldn't allow me to join via the link when it was in that group. It's still the same link that I used.
Okay. So if everybody wants to
Oh, my
join,
mate's downloading Zoom now.
oh, Georgie's iPhone.
Ah, here we go.
Ah, hello.
Oh,
Hello, let me.
Oh my God,
Oh,
it's the Al Qaeda.
I went
aha.
a different way.
okay.
Which
So which
way
way
did you
did you
go?
have to do
You
it?
went through the back door, didn't you?
I got no volume though.
You need to turn it on.
Well, you can't hear us?
No.
Right, something not right there. There's no volume.
You need to turn your microphone on.
I have now, I think.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ah, that's cool.
Well, we can hear you actually, so it's not about your microphone, is it?
No, it was on mute. Now as
Ah,
well.
Ah, you got to join with audio and stuff like that, haven't you? Just
yeah.
click one of the buttons.
I went through a different way. I went through the browser instead of the app, and then it took me to the app and let me in.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, there you go.
Ah, cool.
So now our social experiment is sort of working.
Yeah. Excellent.
Mm.
How's it going, Neil?
So, since you've joined me, all right, what we're going to do is every week we're going to review a song, a new song. So, if you can pick the first new song if you want, a new release, maybe, let's say a release this year,
Ian
all right,
Gallagher's watching.
and then we'll all have a listen to it, and then we'll invite people on to have a discussion about it next week.
I don't listen to much music, so I don't know really. So someone else choose.
You don't listen to much music. What do you do then? You listen to my radio shows, don't you?
Sometimes if I remember.
Oh, all right. If you're not in work.
Well, I don't work evenings now, so I put it's Friday night is a beer night, isn't it? So
Can't fault it. Can't fault it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Ian Gallagher's watching. So if Ian Gallagher can join, because I've added him to the group.
Okay.
Because he's in Gallagher's Green. Remember them, Steve?
Oh yeah, I do.
Bunch
I
of
do.
army boys.
Yeah.
And, if you need a passcode, it's 704986, Ian. Because they've just like re-recorded their first album.
Right. Okay.
Obviously they thought the quality wasn't good enough on their first album, so now they've re-recorded it. What do they call that?
Remixing, isn't it?
No,
Remaster.
remaster. That's it. Well done. Oh, there you go. George's made his face bigger.
That's better.
get my phone round.
Aha.
Oh, right, okay. Have you got it on? Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh, is Steve Davis joining as well now?
hang on. Now it's going to be a party. We're going to have a right party going on now.
Yeah.
Oh. Got it on mute, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's also on mute.
I can see the little symbol.
Me too. Can I take him off mute?
I think he's got to do it, has he?
Probably got
Oh, I can ask him to unmute. Ask to unmute. Unmute.
There we go.
I'm unmuted.
Oh,
Aha.
there you are.
You
There we
also
are.
need to turn your phone round.
So the social experiment has worked then now?
It's working. It's working.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cool. Right then, Steve, so you can pick a song then. So every week we're going to review a new release.
All
So
right.
what we'll
Okay.
say, we'll do it for a new release for 2024.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's the first time we're going to do it. So if you want to select a song, and then
Well, it's put me on the spot, man.
I know myself, Kez, and the doc will listen to the song. Everybody can listen to it, and if anybody wants to come on and give their opinion of the song, they're more than welcome. And we might even be able to get the artist on the song to talk about it and give us a bit of background on it.
True. All right. Okay. No, God, you're going to put me on the spot, man. Well, you know about the new Scarlet Rebel song. It's Let Me In, isn't it? That's out. And also Doomsday Outlaw got a new song out as well, haven't they? But I can't quite remember the title at the moment. and I'm quite liking their music at the moment.
Who? Doomsday?
Doomsday Outlaw.
Oh, Doomsday Out. Okay, no, I haven't heard that one.
Yeah. Hang on. We'll go with "Let Me In" by Scarlet Rebels.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
There we go.
Works
I'm
for
seeing them
me.
on Saturday. Actually, I'm going to Norse Fest.
Brilliant.
Oh, I'd love to be going to that.
Yeah.
Is it?
I've just seen that they've released the stage times and everything, haven't they?
Yeah.
And it looks like such a solid lineup.
Well, you got the last three is Scarlet Rebels, South of Salem, and The Treatment.
The treatment, isn't it?
Treatment, the headlining. So, yeah.
I think White Raven Down are playing, aren't they?
I don't think so. No,
Are they
no,
not?
no. I
Oh,
don't
what
think
am
so.
I must be getting it mixed up with something.
Yeah.
Uh,
It starts at 1 o'clock, and there's a band on every hour to 10
yeah,
o'clock.
I was gonna say it seems like it's hour-long sets, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably 45 minutes with changeovers.
Yeah, exactly. I've never been there, but it's down in Southampton. So,
Yeah, I've heard very, very good things about it.
yeah, it's Jody Bowie, David Bowie's
Jodie,
daughter.
Jodie.
So, yeah,
Uh,
order it.
If I tell you all right, if I share screen now, I could actually play this video, but I don't know if it'll let me play it over Facebook because it could be copyright music.
Well, this is Zoom, isn't it? It's not.
Yeah, but I don't think you'll be able to hear it. I can try it, but I think the Facebook Live might cut off. It won't cut off, but it won't play the music, I don't think. But shall I try it?
Yeah, give it a go.
All right, hang on a minute.
Are you planning to be there for the whole day, Steve?
Yeah.
Have you seen A Priori before?
No,
First
that's what I'm
band,
looking
they are incredible, really, really good.
Oh, excellent! Because they're in the Patriot coming up in October,
Yeah.
aren't they? So,
I mean, the guitarist is he's unbelievable.
Yeah. Oh, great.
Yeah, so that's one to look forward to. I see
Yeah.
the Twister are playing, but they've just changed their name, haven't they?
I don't know. The thing is, the first 4 or 5 bands are new to me. This is what I'm excited about, because I enjoyed Steelhouse. I got to be honest.
Yeah.
Band, I discovered 5 new artists I'd never even heard before.
But that's the beauty of things like this, really, isn't it? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, Midnight City, your classic glam rock, really. I would class them as.
Yeah.
Good listen. Sam Miller is excellent.
Yeah.
But Twister, as far as I can see, are changing their name to Juliet Isn't Dead or something.
That's right.
Apparently.
Yeah, I see now the other day. Yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't hear that then, could you?
No.
You could see it, but you couldn't hear it, could you?
Yeah.
I've got to try and figure out how I can get this through to you.
Okay.
I'll try and do
that.
Oh,
I see what you mean. Yes.
We could open with the video and then get people to talk about it now.
Yeah. But somehow I can hear it, but you lot can't hear it. But I've got to be able to, even
of
though
course.
you can see it,
yeah,
I can hear it. So, all right, I'll try and figure that out.
Maybe you have to mute us or while you're doing it, perhaps, or something.
No, it's something to do with my mic setup. It is. I got to try and figure out through my.
Or is it screen sharing options? Is it under share screen? Because sometimes it gives you the option to share the audio as well. I don't know.
Does it?
Yeah, I don't know quite how it works, but I
don't know. But I could hear all you lot, but you couldn't hear the music.
Right.
Because I could hear the music and I could hear you guys talking. So it was. One participant. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh shit! I've gone off again. But don't matter. Anyway, all I know is that I know you couldn't hear it, so. But I'll have to try and figure that out. Because it's the way it's set up through my microphone system, through my mixer.
Ah, I see. Right. Well, at least we've now got our homework for next time, anyway, haven't we?
Yeah. So Scarlet Rebels, let me in, and I'll message Wayne and see if he wants to pop on as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could ask him. Yeah, see if we could come on. If he can pop on next week.
We want to interview him again as well, don't we? We want him to be our third returning guest or second returning.
No, he'll be the third time returning guest.
If you don't hear anything, just let me know, and I'll nip down to the Spoons, see if he's in there again. He's often in the Spoons in town.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Job?
Brilliant.
Actually, I saw Gary the other day. Well, I
Yeah.
saw Wayne and Gary at Hangar 18 the other day, but Gary went to a. Have you heard of the No
Yes.
band?
Yeah.
They did a session in the vinyl record store in Llanelli going back a couple of months, and Gary came along to that. So
Oh, okay.
I think that was the last time I saw.
Yeah, they were at Planet Rock or Winter's End, one of them. They opened,
Yeah.
They opened one of the days, or they were second on or something, one of the days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one are you going to that this year, Dave? Are you going to the Rockstock or Winter's End?
Winter's End.
I'm doing Winter's End as well.
Oh yeah, I'll be there. So
Yeah.
great. Okay.
I know a load of people going as well, so it's gonna be a great get together. So the bands are just a bonus, really, aren't
Yeah.
they?
Well, that's the same with Steelhouse. That's what I always say is we book the tickets before they even come out. So
I'm
gutted.
I'm gutted I couldn't
before
make
the
it
bands
this
are
year.
announced.
Because it was my first Steelhouse last year, actually,
Yeah.
and I'm
Yeah.
gutted I couldn't make it this year, but I'm hoping to head back next year.
Yeah.
I know the weather made it this year, but I found all the bands. There wasn't a bad band there, was it?
Well,
That's a matter of opinion.
I was going to say.
I was going to say now it's going to kick off, isn't it?
I'm not a fan of Accept, but the show they put on, it was for the fans. It was a real good show.
That's the thing, really, as well, isn't it? I mean, you might not like the albums and stuff like that, but when somebody's out there putting on a show, you can respect it, even if it's not necessarily your cup of tea.
Yeah.
You know what you're going to get. If you're a fan, you're waiting for the set, and it comes out, and it's there.
Yeah.
It's they're feeding the fans, isn't they? That's the thing.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. No, it was some, like you said, there was some new bands that I hadn't found, like the Commoners. I thought were brilliant. They were really good.
I bought the LP up there.
Yeah, they were really
and
good.
I've had it on. I've had the 2 albums on in the car all week.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Creeping Gene I really enjoyed as well. Probably should have been a bit further up. I mean, I've seen South of Salem before, but they were.
Oh, I've seen them many times. I love them.
Good.
I think they're brilliant. Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're headliners. They are probably 26 headliners, I'd say.
I could get on board with that, definitely.
It's just a professional outfit.
They are, without question.
Yeah, absolutely amazing.
I mean, my 3 were Ollie Brown, which I'd never seen. I'd never seen him before.
I think I've seen once. Yeah.
Yeah, Commoners and The Warning. They were the 3 for me.
Good.
Okay,
they were really good.
Fantastic, they were. They reminded me of a band called Ruse. I don't know if you've ever heard of Ruse.
I know the name. I'm sure I know the name.
Yeah, it's an Irish girl. It is, and she used to be part of an all-girl trio.
Right.
Similar to what The Warning do, but she plays with session artists.
Right.
She writes all the songs, the music, the lyrics.
Yeah.
And then she gets session players in. They go from there.
I don't know what Neil's doing. I'm going to kick him off.
Oh.
Fresh pint, I think.
I was going to say, he's already said it's beer o'clock, isn't it?
What are we doing then, Neil?
I'm trying to sign in on Spotify on my Xbox to get the Scarlet Rebel song on there, but I can't get on it.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Oh, don't worry about it. But you'll just have to listen to it when you go off air.
That's just homework for next time, yeah.
It is. All right.
I got Spotify as well, so I might try that now.
I won't be on next week anyway.
No, I won't be on next week either. I'm on night shift, so I will be on next week. The week after, I won't be on.
You run it all.
I know the week after we won't be doing it because it's going to be a 2 out of 3 week thing.
Okay.
It's not going to be because otherwise people will get bored.
Well, I mean, were you planning on doing it on Thursdays?
Thursdays,
Yeah, because I'm in Chepstow Castle next week. So,
oh yeah,
cool.
Yeah,
we'll have to get on a bit earlier then.
Who's that for?
Chris Barras.
I was going to say, is it Chris Barras?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He puts on a hell of a show.
Who's the
I've
other
seen
two
him.
bands? Chris Barris.
I think God, you asked
I'm
me.
trying to remember now. Yeah,
Oh, Dan Byrne again, is it?
might
Yeah,
be.
Dan is
He
there.
gets around.
And he's there twice. He's there Thursday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Um, who else is there? Oh God.
The Hot Dam.
Yeah, who's the ones who sang "Wait for You"? Oh, Midlands band. I can't remember what they're called. Oh, blimey. Used to go around with Mason Hill all the time.
No idea. I think the Hot Dam are playing, aren't they? Is it the Hot Dam?
Yeah, I think the Hot Dam are there.
Oh God, it's one of my favorites. I can't believe I forgot them. It's Stonebroken, isn't it?
Stonebroken. Stonebroken.
Yes.
Love them. Absolutely love Stonebroken.
Yeah, they haven't done anything for a while, have they? They've been pretty quiet, Stonebroken.
Yeah.
They were everywhere 2 years
Looking
ago.
on, I've got Scarlet Rebels on my Spotify by here now, but I can't see the new song.
Yeah, maybe it's just on YouTube, then, is it?
No,
yeah.
you have to look at the singles. Recent release singles.
It was on Spotify. You could see it on the thing, but just couldn't click on it. It wouldn't start.
Right, okay.
There you go. Let me in. I'll play it on the TV if that's okay.
No,
Would
it's
that
not.
work?
We'll get kicked off Facebook probably.
I would imagine so.
I don't think you'll be able to play it on Facebook because we won't get kicked off, but we won't be able to play it on there because it'll come up as copyright. It'll just be no noise. You won't be able to hear it.
Do you want me to press play?
No.
No. Okay. All right.
We don't want to upset the Zuck.
We don't know.
Let's not upset the Zuck.
Hey, I had a post shadow band on. I was
going to say shadow bands. You were
Did you
talking
see
about this week, weren't you?
Yeah, I put a post up.
Yeah.
About what I was pretty disgusted about, what I said about earlier on, Steve, which I'll let you know later.
Okay.
And I put a post up about it, saying how disgusted I was, and not one person actually saw that post.
Oh.
In over like 3 hours. So I shared it. I deleted one of the words out of it because I put the F word in it.
All right.
I shared it, and I went back to the insights, and after 6 or 7 hours, 4 people had seen it. So it's definitely
something wrong with that. Something wrong there, isn't there?
Because I put another post out after about the Facebook thing going on.
Yeah.
And it went out to like 200 people straight away. So there's definitely shadow banning going on.
It's all politics.
It is. And if you mention the word politics,
God, yes, I know.
Definitely doesn't show up in your feed.
No.
So it's a bit of a nightmare, actually.
What is a shadow banning?
Yeah, shadow banning. It means they stop people seeing your posts.
Oh.
There's something to do with the algorithm.
They call it shadow banning because you're not officially banned, but behind the scenes, they're kind of
they
just screening and stopping it showing up where it would normally show up.
Yeah.
Very rarely I post on my own feed. I normally reply to people who post on groups, but very rarely I post publicly on anything. So
it's just where I put a post up on my thing, and then it gives you, if you put a post up, you can look at your insights. It's called insights, and you can see how many people have looked at your post, how many people have interacted with it, and all that sort of stuff. So I checked it, and like I said, after a few hours, I had only had like 4 views. So it was like
something wrong there, isn't there?
Yeah, there's definitely been shadow banned. That post, you know. So shocking. Like I said, I put 2 posts up after it, and they both had 200 views straight away.
Yeah.
After about an hour, so it's like, well,
wow,
dodgy stuff, Facebook.
Indeed.
And now this whole video will probably be shadow banned as well. To be honest. Luckily, I'm recording and put it on YouTube, so fuck you, Mark Zuckerberg.
In your face. In your face.
So anyway, guys, we've been on for an hour and a half.
Yes.
Time flew. So,
I got to catch up with the Olympics, so I don't know what's going on. So I don't want any
I've got it on silent on the side, but
yeah, I don't want any spoilers. I'm going to go and watch Must See now.
So thanks for joining us. Thanks for trying to get this social experiment off the ground.
Yeah, it's a start. It's a
Neil and
start.
Steve and Mr. Doc Steve.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For joining us and tell us all about your podcast, Murder of
Very
Crows.
welcome. Very
And,
welcome.
I wish you all the success with it.
Great.
I knew I wish you all the success with it. And yeah, hopefully we can do this again next week.
Yeah.
And everyone listen to Scarlet Rebels, and we'll all chime in with what we think.
Yeah, cool. All right, thanks, guys.
Right then.
And
Nice to
all
see you.
over and out,
Cheers.
and we'll
Over
see you
and out.
next week.
All right.
Cheers, guys.
Ta-da!
I don't know if any of you listen to my
Ta-da!
lads.
Oh, dear me.
There you go. I just paused it, Dave.
Okay. I got to let the dog out in a minute. Her
Yeah.
ass.